Hello everybody and welcome to episode 1 of Pokemon Cyan version. And so this is going to be another weekend special that I did one last week, and maybe this will become a recurring thing. And as we just go in the intro screen, I did play through this game already, but as we talk to Professor Oak again, I'm just going to say a few things about the game. It came as a surprise to me. This game hadn't the thread hadn't been really updated since March of 2013, so I wasn't expecting it, but I'm happy it's here. And yeah, as you saw next to Professor Oak, there is Fakemon in this game, and normally I'm against Fakemon, and this text is kind of slow, but yeah, I'm against Fakemon, but since this game isn't very heavy on them, and the starters aren't Fakemon, which is good for me, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, if the starters are Fakemon, that really turns me off from the game, so if any hackers are, out there listening to this, I would say stay away from Fakemon for starters. That's just my opinion. But I know a lot of people like Fakemon, so, good for them. And we're going to actually start off with the Johto starters, so one of my favorite trios of starters. So here we are in our room, and we'll be getting our starter soon. And there is all revamped music, so I think you guys should be able to hear it. And I'm just going to speed up the text. There we go. So yeah, and also a few more features in the game besides just music. And if you have any bugs, reports, questions, or feedback, just oh, I already read it, man. But okay, so yeah, I would say that what was I saying anyway? Besides music, there's also a physical special split, and this game is made by Chrunch, I think his name is, on PokeCommunity. I'll put it in the description just to be sure. And oh, we already can run. So we are going to have to head over to the professor's lab. We'll just talk to everybody first. And Steve's already on his journey. And I think we're in the Celia region or something. And yep, so there is also another game called Pokemon Cyan that is, I think, a red hack, and I saw it on YouTube. I just wanted to see, what was out there, and I don't think it was a very long game. I'm not sure if it was made by the same creator, but I don't think so. I've been waiting for you all morning. I like how they made the text smaller to, mumble under his breath. It's kind of interesting. Today you'll receive your first Pokemon and venture out into the world. You can challenge gyms, eventually make it to the league, and yeah, this beta lasts for 2 gyms, so and he has 3 special Pokemon from the Johto region, so Totodile, Chikorita, and Cyndaquil, and I'm gonna choose Totodile, the big jaw Pokemon. Since it is a physical special split, Totodile is probably your best option if you want to make this game easier on yourself. And what did I want to name him? I want to name him, I actually thought of a name beforehand just so I didn't embarrass myself, but we're going to name it Croc. So there we go. And yeah, there aren't really that many Fakemon in this beta. I've only seen 2, other than the one that was on the intro screen. We're going to be getting our Pokedex here. And so that's not really too many, but I do like one of the typings of them. It's Firebug. It's pretty cool. And I mean, just like all Fakemon, they don't really look that great, but I haven't really seen a hack that makes good use of Fakemon, that makes them look cool. Even Ruby Destiny, I was kind of critical of that game because the game is almost exclusively about Fakemon, which I don't really like. So we'll be having to pick up a letter for the professor, and we'll just take a look at our Totodile here. It has an Oranberry. I'm not gonna let it keep it because I think we have a rival battle coming up, and it's Brave Nature, and I can't remember if that's plus attack, less speed or something. I think so, but not really sure about that. I don't think we have Pokeballs yet, so we get a potion right here. And so I think we'll be catching our second teammate relatively quickly, and here's our rival Steve. Hey Dave, you finally got here, eh? Is this guy Canadian? I've been waiting for you so we can finally have our first Pokemon battle. Alright. So this guy's sprite looks different even though his original sprite on the intro screen wasn't. And he has a Swinub. Okay, so I'm guessing he'll have a Swinub for every battle. And I don't think Swinub will be too bad to take down. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But Swinub's pretty cool, and there are some 4th and 5th gen Pokemon in here. I haven't seen them yet. Actually, yeah, I've seen Badoo, but and so I'm guessing that Mamoswine will also be in here. And so apparently Swinub gives a ton of experience, so we're level 6 already, and we learned Water Gun. Alright, I didn't know Totodile actually learned Water Gun at level 6, but okay. Interesting. And you managed to defeat me after all my training. Well, you're good, Dave, I'll give you that, but next time I'll train harder and you won't be able to defeat me. Anyways, I'm off to the first gym. Alright, see you later. So, we're gonna have to do an errand for Professor Oak first, and then we'll be able to take on the first gym. I didn't set a timer actually, so I have no idea how long this is going, and that's the first Fakemon. It's normal flying type, so it basically just replaces Pidgey or Tailo. So, it's not that interesting, but if you want to use it for your team, you know, there you go, and there's a Pokeball, so I think, you know, giving Pokeballs early on in hacks is a good thing, especially like on the off chance you might see a shiny. So, there you go. We'll just explore the town first, and then we'll run the errand for Professor Oak. These people look the same from most of the other games. Yeah, I've played so many hacks that I know the people in each Pokemon Center. Is that kind of sad or what? And so, most Pokemon evolve by leveling up, and you can give them strange stones, so I guess you always get the Water Stone. I'm not sure about that, but we're in Turquoise Town, if you guys were wondering. And so there was kind of a semi-hidden potion. And hopefully we'll be able to get our letter soon. Oh, it's Professor Palm, not Professor Oak. You're delivering the letter to him. Alright, so we got the letter. And we'll make sure not to lose it. And I've always wanted to go on an adventure. Cool. And yeah, so after we give the letter to Professor Palm, we will be able to travel on the boat. I'll just pick up a few items first, and we'll be on our way. And I think we'll get to the next town after this, and then call it a day. I have no idea how long we've been going. I think those are the same people as always in the first mart as well, so there you go. In Celia, there are many exotic and rare Pokemon you couldn't find anywhere else. Alright, cool. And I don't think there are any other features like that important that I haven't gone over, but I mean, it looks aesthetically pleasing, I would say. I think you guys would agree with that. And what else? I think this, like, the 4th gen kind of graphics that kind of like how Dark Violet is utilizing a lot of that stuff. So here's Professor Palm. We gave the letter to him, and we get a present, the Cascade Pass, for delivering the letter, so we will be able to travel around Celia using this ferry service, and we get it as a present, so thank you for that. We're gonna get the Pokeballs. Apparently the S is really important, and so I guess we'll have, like, you know, a few balls to catch our first second team member, and I think it'll be in this route. Actually, I haven't seen anything besides that Fakemon Oh, here's trainers actually. So yeah, trainers are replaced here. I'll just super speed through them. And so yeah, Totodile's attack is higher, so I won't be using Water Gun that often once it gets like bite and stuff, but Water Gun still will be kind of important for Geodudes and stuff. So this guy caught a new Pokemon, and he's using the Fakemon. I guess it's Tuuje or something, I don't know. And we got Rage, level 8, good. Here's another trainer. And it seems to be all their first battles, but I mean they could have battled each other instead of battling us. I'll just look in the grass for a second, just see what's in here. Ooh, Talo. Actually, that wasn't what I was expecting to use, but that will be really good. So I'm just going to use Rage, and actually I killed it. Alright, so I'll have to keep looking. I wasn't going to use Talo, but I might use it now, or I'll use Zigzagoon. Ooh, Pachirisu. Actually, I haven't seen any of these Pokemon in the grass, but now I am seeing them all, so I'll attack it one more time, and then I'll catch it, and that'll be our second team member. I have no idea what to call it. I would name it Sparkles, but I already named that in the Leola project, so I don't think it'll be too hard to catch, but I'm trying to think of a name. So yeah, there are a lot of cool Pokemon in here, so you guys just have to kind of check and see what's out there, because I hadn't even seen Talo or Pachirisu at first. I think that the encounter rate for the Fakemon thing is higher than mostly everything else, so there you go. And this Pachirisu is actually being harder to catch than I anticipated, and hopefully I will catch it. If I don't catch it on this turn, I'll just pause and get back to come back when we catch it. And I think we might. Nope. Alright, so I'll be back. Okay, we finally caught Pachirisu. It took till like the I think we have 2 balls left, so we lost like 7 balls on that. And so it rubs its cheek pouches in order to share electricity. And I'm gonna name it Dawn. I think Dawn used a Pachirisu in the anime, and the manga, for that matter. So, we have Dawn, we'll look at it. It was such a hard thing to catch, so hopefully I'll have good stats and everything. It's timid. I kind of forget what timid does, but I think it said it had runaway, which is a good ability to have early in the game. So, there you go. We'll just be using that for a while, and we'll get to the next town, and then we'll call it an episode. And so we're going to be traveling to the Azure Path using our Cascade Pass. And we are here. Okay, so there's no boat animation, but that's not a big deal. And that guy didn't have a ticket, and I don't think you're allowed to go this way. Yeah, so we have to go to the right to get to the next town. We have a few more trainers, and then we'll be ending the episode. And Pachirisu doesn't have an attack, so I'll have to switch out and just do the switcherooski strategy. And actually Water Gun's doing a little bit more. So here is another Fakemon. It's Firebug, which is pretty cool. You know, kind of interesting typing. So there you have it. And I'll just give an antidote to Croc here. And a lot of 4-letter names. I don't know why maybe that'll be the thing for this, because Pokemon Cyan is also 4 letters long. And this guy wants us to stay away from his ledge. This guy has Rollout. Oh wow, okay. I might die. Alright, so that's kind of sad. I'll be right back, I guess. Alright, we're back, and I actually saw a Shinx in the grass, so if you guys want that in this route, that's pretty cool. So we're going to take on this trainer. The first time he really wanted to protect his ledge, but this time I'm not going to let him Rollout sweep me. I can't believe that Croc went down to 2 Rollouts, but he did, so we learned Quick Attack for Pachirisu, which is good. And there's one more trainer, I think, and then we'll end the episode. Ekans, I think... Well, no, I probably can't take it. Yeah, I can't. I'll switch out to Croc, and there we have it. So this is the first episode of Pokemon Cyan, and in the next episode we'll take on the Azure Forest and maybe the first gym. So there you have it, and we'll be able to actually make our first choice of the game. That is another feature of this game. We get to make choices. Just one in this beta, but still, that's pretty cool. Usually Pokemon we don't get choices, so I'm just trying to find the Pokemon Center. Hopefully I don't faint, and I guess it doesn't really matter if Pachirisu faints. And I still can't find the Pokemon Center, but there's the gym. And oh, here it is. Oh, I probably just walked past it, but in the next episode, like I said, we will take on the Azure Forest and explore this town. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll crush you later. Bye-bye.